Hi, Petey. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Yeah, good. I'm Robert Lisi. I'm your inside sales rep for the Cleveland Browns. Just wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm doing good today. Thank you for having me today, and I'm interested in hearing what your opportunity is that you were speaking about.
Yeah, so just to start off, just want to know how your fandom is for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, so I actually grew up in Cleveland, so Cleveland is my hometown team. I've always enjoyed them. I believe that Cleveland is probably one of the more passionate cities for sports throughout the world. We've faced some tough times so far with only one championship in the last couple years.
Yeah.
But for at least speaking for the Browns, I've grown my children on them. They're both huge Baker Mayfield fans, and they actually both have his new jersey. And as of right now, they're doing a lot better than their past couple seasons. So we're actually looking forward to a brighter future.
Yeah, as you know, we've been suffering the past couple of years, but it looks like our team's on the rise with Baker Mayfield, Myles Garrett, the players we have in place. It looks like we have a good future outlook for the next couple seasons. We might actually maybe be able to make a playoff push. So I just wanted to ask you, when was the last time you've attended a Cleveland Browns game?
Unfortunately, I haven't even been able to make one this year. Most of the games, I haven't even actually been busy. I usually just sit at home, but I haven't really been presented with any really opportunity to come out and actually come to the Browns games. I went to a couple last year with my kids. I actually went for one of their birthdays. They wanted to come out and actually watch a football game for the Cleveland Browns. So there are times I have gone to a Browns game, but unfortunately it wasn't this year. It was the past year.
Okay. If you were to get a ticket or something, who would you prefer to go with, or who do you usually go to games with?
So usually I go with either my family, my wife, my two kids. Like I said, they usually like to go for a birthday, or anytime we get tickets or some special occasion they like to go. Or even with my friends. My friends are also, they grew up in Cleveland as well. We've been friends since childhood, and they've been diehard fans too for the Browns. So they always love an interesting way to try and get involved and actually go to more Browns games too.
Okay, that'd be awesome. So if you were to go with your friends and stuff, do you guys have any place you prefer to sit? Is it cost a good variable for you? What is there anywhere you like being up close to the game, or does cost a major impact in your decision?
Yeah, so really, I believe I've done fairly well for myself and my family, not to brag a little bit, but we've made some extra discretionary income, and so for me, the cost isn't as big of an issue. More or less, it's finding the right seats and actually making sure they're not overpriced, not underpriced, but we're actually getting the best value for what we're actually paying for. Usually, I would go with my family, but if we were to sit somewhere, we'd probably prefer aisles, just because it would be a little bit more easier if kids would like to get out. You know, my kids like to get their hot dogs, some soda, cotton candy. Usually get them a couple things to experience the game day. So probably I'd say aisle seats.
Okay. Is there any opponents that you prefer to see when you're looking at these games?
Of course. I hate the Cincinnati Bengals. I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Those are my two big games I like to go to. And the other games I really enjoy is the times we play these NFC teams, because you don't get to play those as often. But when those present a challenge, it's kind of cool seeing the different conferences play each other.
Yeah, based on what you're saying, it feels like you'd be good for a full season ticket package. I feel like you can access the NFC teams, and while it means that we know your disgust for the Cincinnati Bengals and Steelers, so I was just wondering what your thoughts were on that.
Yeah, so I've looked into season tickets, but I haven't really understood what really comes with the season ticket package. I usually just think I get my tickets, but I have to pay this extraordinary amount for all these tickets that I'm not sure if I'm going to use or not, but I'd hopefully use. Can you mind speaking more about opportunities I may have?
Yeah, perfect. We always offer discounts and concessions. Also, we would have discount in parking, and maybe if you were to get the higher up season ticket package, you could pick your parking spot with access to the Cleveland Browns. We are associated with current parking spots. So you would have your own parking spot, and you'd have discounted in concessions, knowing that you have kids and they like to eat and drink, I'm assuming, food and drink. So how would you say about that? What would you think about that?
Okay, that's interesting. I would still have to talk to my family first just to make sure they know what's going on with this, but that sounds like decent, interesting what's going on.
Yeah, and if they have any questions, I can directly contact you, or I can contact them if they have any questions. We also offer this tour, so you can access our stadium, get to know the features that are and incentives that would be provided to you, getting to know the stadium, getting to see what seats you prefer and stuff of that nature. How would that sound for you?
That would be
with your
good.
family?
I'd like to go see this facility and actually get a little bit more insight on the ticketing options and get a little bit more in-depth conversation on these type of things. That sounds very interesting, Rob.
Okay. Yeah, we can meet as soon as next week if you'd like to take a tour. We can dive in further on what you would like and what you prefer. How's that sound?
That sounds great. Thank you. I'll give
Yeah.
you my email and my phone number, and we'll set up a meeting for next week.
All right, great. Thank you for
Perfect.
your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it a lot.
Have a great day.